Hello all. In this video, let us take a look into two new features of SQL Server Analysis Service in 2016 version. The two new features are DAX variables and display folder. So the DAX variables are nothing but in the formula, whatever we used to write for creating a measure, we will be able to use the variables into the formula. So this basically improves the readability of the DAX formula, and secondly, once the variable is declared and some calculation is done in the variable, can be used in multiple places within that measure calculation itself. So in a way, once the variable is declared and then the calculation is done, it will do it once only, so that it will improve the performance of the measure. And for declaring and using the variable, a new function var has been introduced, and this feature is already available within the Power BI DAX as well. And the second feature what we are going to take a look is display folders. So this display folders can be set up for each and every measure. This is very useful to organize the measures into groups in specific folders basically. So this feature was previously not available in the version out of the box, but bits helper utility from Codeplex can be used for doing this display folder setup. So now let us take a look into a quick demo on these two features. So for example, this test measure has been written in a way that it calculate the sum of fact internet sales amount with a filter of for the dates which is on the calendar year 2011, and the same kind of calculation has been done in the for the extended amount with the same filter. So this is a standard way what we do write the measure expressions. Now let us see how it can be rewritten using the variables. So this is how we can rewrite this function using the we can rewrite the measure using the variable. As I mentioned earlier, var function can be used to declare the variable, and then we can store the some part of the calculation in the variable, and then we can later use it in the other calculation as well. So as you could see here, this filter 2011 dates is this variable holds the value from this specific statement, that filter which was applied on both the measures, and then sum of sales amount variable holds the fact internet sales amount, and the filter whatever needs to be applied, instead of writing this complete statement here, the variable has been used here. And the similar case for the calculation of the extended amount as well. And once these two values are stored in the variable, we are using a return statement to add these two variables and return the values. And as you notice here, actually the output, the values whatever it is showing are one and the same, even though we are using the variable as well. Now we will test it in the Excel as well. Before going there, let us see the property of the display folder. So now when we choose the properties of a measure, there is a new property called display folder. Let us add a display folder here as sales, and for this measure let us add it as a DAX variable, and the same folder over here as well. Okay, now let us try to browse this in the Excel and see the results. So the first thing is, as we define the folder structure, the measures are shown within the display folder. So this will be very helpful for grouping the measures into various folders. Now Let us try adding these two measures here, and both of them are giving the exactly the same values over here. So let us try adding one more attribute as well. Let's say calendar quarter, and it gives the exact same values. So using the variables, the functionality is not changed, but we are getting the exact results as the normal standard measure what we write. But for sure, this measure is more readable than this measure, and in our projects also we have even more complex measures with kind of which runs for around 10-15 lines. In that cases, this will be very handy to make this measure more readable, and it's easy to understand. We can maintain it easily as well as it is easy to understand. So that is the DAX variable and the display folder features. The SQL Server 2016 is generally available now, and the developer edition is free with Visual Studio Dev Essentials membership, which is a kind of a version with complete enterprise features. But this can be used for learning purpose and in a development or testing environment only, and this cannot be used in a production environment. So you can search in the internet and then download this and try the SQL Server 2016. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll meet you all soon with my next video. Thank you.